This is new on Netflix, your guide to what's poppin' on your favorite streaming service. I'm your host, Charlie, and this is what's hot for January 2019.
If adventure has a name, it must be Indiana Jones.
For all you treasure hunters and action seekers, Indiana Jones debuts this month, so you can binge watch all 4 films right now.
Indiana Jones. Always knew someday you'd come walking back through my door.
Teacher? Part-time.
Another great film with leading men we all love. That's right, Pulp Fiction, starring John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson, is ready for download.
Die, you motherfucker!
Why the fuck didn't you tell us somebody was in the bathroom? Slip your mind? Did you forget that someone was in there with a goddamn hand cannon?
You see the size of that gun he fired at us? It was bigger than him. We should be fucking dead, man.
I know, we was lucky.
No. That shit wasn't love.
Yeah, maybe.
This was divine intervention.
Also, tune in to see Russell Crowe and Denzel Washington in one of my favorites, American Gangster, streaming now.
The most important thing in business is honesty.
Bribery, extortion,
Integrity, hard work.
murder, racketeering.
Family. Never forgetting where we came from.
Who is this guy?
So you are what you are in this world. That's either one or two things. Either you're somebody, or you ain't nobody.
Whose house is that, Frank?
That is your house, mama.
I want what you got, Uncle Frank. I want to be you.
We have some great Netflix originals debuting this month. Sex Education, The Last Laugh, A Series of Unfortunate Events, Carmen Sandiego, and many more, all ready for you to stream.
I've noticed you're pretending to masturbate, and I was wondering if you wanted to talk about it.
Oh, I wish my mom was a sex guru.
So, why don't you start by telling me your earliest memory of your scrotum?
Trust me, you don't.
You know I love you so bad.
This is a new frontier, my sexually repressed friend. Our chance to finally move up the social food chain.
Love you so bad.
I'm worried about you, man. Everybody's either thinking about shagging, about to shag, or actually shagging.
And what better way to show you the grounds of Palm Sunshine than to have one of our residents give you a tour?
Buddy? Al Hart. Ah, you got old. Me?
That's how I didn't recognize
You look like a mummy.
Buddy was my first client ever. He was one of the funniest up-and-comers. I booked him everywhere. I get the call.
From Ed Sullivan?
Every comic stream.
What happened?
I became a podiatrist.
You gave up show business for feet?
Yep.
You don't miss it.
What?
Why not let me get you a few gigs?
I retired 50 years ago.
What a great comeback story.
Okay, hit it.
$10, they won't make it to Glendale.
We'll play Chicago and Vegas. I'm gonna book you on the Tonight Show.
He's making a comeback. Buddy Green.
I decided to do it for the laughs.
No one's laughing.
Poor guy hasn't gotten laid since he made parole. And by the way, nice mullet.
Baudelaires? Where in the world have you been and how did you get here?
It began when our parents told us to take a rickety trolley to Briny Beach.
I have some very bad news for you, children.
Your home was destroyed and you're orphans now.
We went to live with Count Olaf.
He threw Aunt Josephine to the leeches.
He conspired with Esme Squalor.
And Carmelia Spatz.
He kidnapped the Quagmire triplets.
He murdered Jacques Snicket in the village of Foul Devotees.
You can't prove that.
Baudelaires, I need your help.
This is the most important mission in VFD history. Let's not hesitate.
Aye, aye.
You disappoint us, Olaf. The Baudelaire fortune is small potatoes. No, I'm pretty sure it's money.
Your submarine's ready.
I will end VFD once and for all. Come to Papa!
How did you ever wind up in crime school?
You want the whole story?
Welcome to Vile Training Academy for Thieves.
If you choose a path of a professional thief, there will be no turning back.
You're the finest criminal in our class.
I realized stealing isn't a game. It does harm people. No! Especially when you're willing to steal lives.
Who are you, really?
You can call me Carmen.
I got the invite to your engagement party.
Yes, should be a good time. We invited Lisa.
If you happen to hear from her, ask her if we're still married.
No one's heard from her. I wouldn't take it personally.
It might be a little personal with me.
Sam's coming.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, she'll be there.
Cool. Looking forward to hanging.
So, you know, just, don't fuck her.
Oh my God, it's Lisa.
She's with someone.
I can see that. We can all see this.
They're walking towards us.
Stop narrating. None of us are blind.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Ethan. Ethan, this is Charlie, my new fella.
Hi, everyone. Max was afraid you were all going to cause a scene, and I told him that wouldn't happen under any circumstances.
Cone of silence. Felix, cone of silence.
We going old school!
No! That's what it is. No strippers, Nick. No strippers.
I have totally blown up my life.
We've got to take this chance for ourselves. Otherwise, what is the point of all this?
It's exactly where I imagined myself at this stage of my life.
You're always there for me.
Do it again.
That's right. The origin story we've all been waiting for brings the Force to Netflix.
What do you think? Well, what do you know?
You got a line on a ship?
Yeah, I know a guy. He's the best smuggler around.
I heard a story about you. I was wondering if it's true. Everything you've heard about me is true.
L3! Let go of the mean man's face.
Who are these guys?
If you come with us, you're in this life for good.
You might want to buckle up, baby.
Alden Ehrenreich takes on the role of Han Solo, while Donald Glover plays Lando Calrissian. We sat down with Donald to talk about the role.
So first question is, you came from, not Avondale, but DeKalb.
School of the Arts.
School of Arts. We used to be Avondale.
Yeah.
Omar,
I think it's
Dorsey,
Avondale again.
Erica Ash, a lot of actors have come out of there. What did high school start for you in this career that got you here? Like, what was that feeling that you got from?
I was bored. It's just fun to do at the time. Like at the time, it was some place to. To be quite real, I did not want to be a part of it. Like my mom forced me into it. Like, and then I remember there was drama club, and it was all women. Yeah. And I was really close with the teacher, and the teacher was like, "Donald, please do this. We need a guy, right?" And I was like, "Fine," you know, kind of thing. And I had a blast. I just had such fun just pretending and like learning, and it was cool to just, I don't know, there's something really cool about learning the words to something and then it becoming second nature and having that fun. So like, I guess it was just, I was bored and I got pushed into it, and then I realized I really connected and loved it.
You see, how'd you guys let me beat you on that one? Come on. There's no liars in this game, just players.
This seat taken?
Nobody's in the seat that I ain't taking, friend.
So this is, Sabak?
Sabak.
Sabak. Got it.
You played before?
A couple times, yeah.
Captain Lando Calrissian.
Han Solo. Looks like you're having a good day.
I'm a lucky guy.
Can I ask you a question, Captain Calrissian?
Anything, Han?
It's Han, but that's okay.
Sure. D. Williams has a lot of female fans from his 50, 60 years of film. And I want to know if any of the, have you been getting like a lot of cougar love? Because required this.
Well, funny you should ask.
He's still in his pajamas.
I rolled out of bed from last night's premiere, not at my house. No, it's funny because like my mother is like a big fan of Billy D. So like I think I've been getting a lot more like don't like try and be as like big deal as him in that movie because like he was just like the shit like in that movie. So yeah, I haven't. I've definitely got a lot of like people like oh like you the flair of it has rubbed off on me, and I think that's partly due to him. Like just like that character is so iconic as far as like having that kind of feel. So I couldn't help but be a part of it.
In this movie, you were obviously in love with a robot.
Yeah, yeah, obviously.
You're the only person who's just been able to say that straight up.
I know, like everybody's like, there's this relationship around.
Not
Can
sure
you
how
do
it
and you're
works,
like, dude, you fucking a robot. like,
yes.
Why do you think people in real life worry about who people love? And I mean, they've targeted you for that. Like, but why do you think people care like who somebody else loves?
Because I think who you love intrinsically becomes a part of your identity, and like that's all we have really at the end. It's like your identity. So and people want to be able to define your identity. It's part of our nature to define people's identity because then you can shun them, you can judge them, you can do whatever because it's like I know all I need to know about you. I know everything. So I feel like yeah, that's just that's just part of it. And I don't hate on that. Like I think it's just just part of it. And yeah, like loving a robot, like yeah, like I think love is always going to be the greatest thing you can do, but as long as it's not selfish, as long as it's not like a selfish thing. I love our relationship on the ship because
it feels like a real relationship as well.
Yeah, it doesn't feel fake.
No, because sometimes it's the biggest compliment in the world when someone doesn't patronize you by being careful with you, that they're just rude to each other, and then. But I can totally imagine them just staying up all night and chatting and sort of getting high and chilling out.
Yeah, and laughing at each other.
She's like on her oil.
Great job, guys. I love y'all stuff, man. Keep doing your work, it's genius.
No, thank you, man.
Thank you for watching New on Netflix. Be sure to tune in next month and see what's coming and going on your favorite streaming service. I'm your host, Charlie, and you can follow me at Charlie Brown Eyes.
Perfect.